Hello, it's me. I'm the mystery guest, and welcome to the Theoryfest winners announcement. Yay! Yay! We'll play a happy chord thing. Okay, that was kind of lame, but there you go. Thanks so much everybody for submitting stuff to Theoryfest because we've got winners to announce now. So hooray! I hope you're all really excited because I'm super excited, and I have the list of the winners to read out to you guys. So if you're watching, you could be a winner, and we have some fabulous prizes for you. In fact, well, actually, I don't have the list of the prizes with me right now. Check out the general information topic in Theoryfest, which hopefully someone can link in the chat. And yeah, there's prizes for first, second, and third place. So I guess I can stop beating around the bush and we'll get to the announcements. So, for most detailed, the winner, well, let's go from third to first. Third place for most detailed submission was Mad Programmers, The Reason Earthbound was not released for years. So, congrats to them. I believe that was a writing submission, so I think I'll pull those up at the end, and well, actually I'll do them now. We'll go through and see what it was. So that should be showing up now on my screen, which is awesome because that means you guys can read it. It was deemed too anti-capitalist. Ooh, time for some spookage. In fact, I might need to move this over. Oh no, it fits perfectly. Awesome. How long is this? Do I have time to read this? I can read a little bit. It says boo, and oh, and beware of spoilers. So I guess this is a spoiler stream. Be warned. The game's been out for a long time, but you never know. So let's see. Earthbound starts off just like Mother. Scary alien tries to take over the world. Kids with psychic powers and a genius friend try to stop it. However, unlike in Mother, there are multiple antagonists. And before anyone asks, no, subordinates like the Starmen are troublemakers like Frank Fly count. Alright, let's see here. You have Gygus and you also have Pokey. We'll get back to those two later. And finally, the Manny Manny statue. Now, I know what you're thinking. The statue was merely a tool. How dare you give it a personality? Well, I hate to remind you, but this plot device of yours has enough of a personality to taunt Ness and Jeff when they enter Moonside, a realm which it formed. Furthermore, if anything, this artifact is what made Porky into an antagonist. It's hard to get the it's weird he's using Porky for the Earthbound thing, but you know what? That was who was voted the most detailed, and I think I agree with that. Looking at all the information that went into this and all the speculation, definitely fits with the theme of Theoryfest, so good job for third place. In second place, now this was one of my favorite submissions, we have Nintessa with Boom Bomb. And I believe that was a hand art submission, so I'll see if I can pull that up. Let's go search Nintessa. Here we go. Man, I'm just lining these things up perfectly. Nintessa presents Boom Bomb. Let me see if I can resize this window so it'll look a little better. Or maybe I can resize this actual thing. That might do it. No, that's gonna make it. I might need to do this. Yeah, it looks like the file is going to be a little bit too big. Let's try this. Add a screen capture. Aha, there we go. So that's awesome. Look at that. They're like little handmade dolls. And Nintessa's done this in the past, and I've loved all of these submissions. So really great job on those. You have little, obviously this is from, well, I guess it's called Earthbound Beginnings now. Now with the Wii U release. We have Ninten, Lloyd, and Anna. So great job on these. Those are super detailed and awesome. And that earns you a second place prize. Hooray! And of course, the first place prize that we have to give out, which, oops, I think I actually just went to the wrong. Yeah, here we go. The first place prize goes to, and you might not have seen this, it was kind of tucked away in the AudioViz submissions, was Steve Sessy's videos numbered 1 through 10, which were like these weird theory, kind of conspiracy theorist Earthbound videos that didn't really seem all too related to Earthbound when you first watched them, but if you actually watch the entire series, there were a lot of things that tied stuff back. Like you can see the kind of Klaus imagery from Mother 3 here, and I think they're pretty short, so I'll play one of them for you. I'll play this one here. Hopefully I can... Let's remove this and add a better screen region, so hopefully you guys will be able to see. Yeah, this might be a little small. Actually, that's pretty good. Hey, and some people are in the chat. Hello, everybody. I'm just playing these submissions now, and I'll give another run-through of all the prizes at the very end, but here we go. This is Evan's, or Steve Sessy's video series 1 through 9. I'm going to be playing, obviously, number 9. But, yeah, let's take a look. It's only 47 seconds. You can hear that. I hope the sound is coming through. If not, just let me know.
The invasion begins. Gygus and a new human host tries to take over planet Earth once again, but he's repelled. 3 young children, not with the power of the gods, but with the power of song and love, are able to repel the hideous creature. It is truly a great day for humanity, but the monster has gone insane and will return. Will a hero arise to stop him once again?
So yeah, you kind of... And of course he has the obligatory explanation video at the end to kind of explain all these weird 10 videos. So yeah, it was really, really detailed. Definitely a lot of effort went into this. So I think it's pretty deserving of a first prize place. So yay, congrats to him. First prize. Yeah, I'm having trouble today speaking. Oh well. First prize to Steve Sessy for his video series 1 through 10. So yay, round of applause. Hooray. If I had a sound effect here, I'd play like fanfare and stuff. But yeah. Oh yeah, for people who have just joined, this is the winners stream announcement where I announce all the winners to Theoryfest. And so far we've only knocked down 1 category, so don't be worried about missing anything. We just took care of the most detailed submissions. And I guess I should say something about the way we've been judging things this year. So normally we have overall prizes for a category. This year we tried to do something a little bit different, where we did superlatives, as everyone's calling them. So we have winners in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place for a whole bunch of different categories that we made up. For example, most detailed, which is the one we just did. There's other categories like most funny, most original, most creepy, most spoopy, which was one of my personal favorite categories, and so on and so forth. So we just got done with most detailed. Steve Sessy was the winner, so huge round of applause. And again, give a big round of applause to everybody who submitted, because those are some awesome submissions. And now we're going to be moving on to the most funny submissions, which I think is a pretty good place to go to after that. In 3rd place, we have Mr. Peanut Cheese Bar 405 with their submission called Try Something, Will Ya? And I believe that was a hand art submission, so let's check that out. Peanut cheese. Here we go. Oh, let me actually make sure. Yeah, I have to readjust the screen. So here you see one of the things, the pumpkin. Let me go ahead and readjust this. Oh, I got that song stuck in my head now. Here we go, screen capture. Ta-da! Yoda I am. We have a Mr. Saturn and a pumpkin, and a Mr. Saturn, which I think is pretty adorable. So props to you for making that. That earns you a third prize. Well, that earns you the third prize, which hopefully someone can drop a link to the prizes, because I can't have too many browsers open while I'm running this streaming program, just because I'm running this off a laptop. So yeah, I think third prize earns you either an avatar or a rank, and the third prize badge. So yeah, congrats to you. That's awesome. Next up, for second place, for most funny, yeah, Mr. Saturn, 10 out of 10. We have Tokei's or Tokei's Eye with Family Reunion, and I think I gotta stop closing these tabs. I think that was a comp art, so I'm gonna go in and search for that. Tokei. Family Reunion. I think this is the one. Here we go. In fact, let me move this over. Yeah, oh, and it lines up perfectly too. You can see it says Family Reunion 2006. So, awesome job. It's got the, oh man, Mother 3 Trivia, help me out here. That's the Art Ghost. Ooh, I'm forgetting the name, that's bad. But we have the Art Ghost here with, oh my god, am I blanking on this guy's name too? That's man, Mother 3 is my favorite game. This is kind of embarrassing. Hopefully chat is telling me off right now for being such a bad Earthbound fan. But okay, and Manawa's got the results in the chat. Hooray! But yeah, I am really blanking on this name here. Thanks. Thanks, Andrew. Artsy Mr. Yeah, Mr. Passion, that's right. Sorry about that. But yeah, Family Reunion. I think that's pretty funny. So, and apparently the judges did too, so congrats on the second place. Yeah, I'm gonna close this now before I embarrass myself anymore. Oh man, actually I should stop closing this because I'll probably need to open these for reference later, but okay, there goes that. Whoops, I'll have to open it again. In first place, for most funny, we have Earthboundian Folk with The Theory of Everybound, a rap by Earthboundian Folk. And luckily, that's in a category of one of the categories of which I haven't closed the tab by accident yet. So, let's go ahead and check out this rap. And if you know anything about my music career, you know I love raps, so yeah. What can I say? This is a great submission. Maybe I can do a performance of it. Who knows, maybe at the end. Earthboundian Folk. Here we go. And it is, it's hosted externally, so hopefully this doesn't mess with my screen share. Oh wait, was that not the one? Maybe there's two. Yeah, here it is. Okay, it's not hosted externally. That was another link. Sorry about that. Da, 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 da. Here we go. Oh man, can you guys read that? Is that too small? I might be able to make this a little bigger. Yeah, I think the text might be just a little small. I'm gonna go ahead and make this easier to see. Yeah, sorry about that. Oh yeah, you're in the chat. Awesome. Well, with your permission, I think I'll give this a try. I can maybe just manufacture a breakbeat here on something and give this rap a try, because I really love this. This was an awesome submission, and it earned you first place for most funny submission. So good job. That means you get a badge, think an avatar, and a rank. And yeah, Boots approves. I think I'll give this a try later on, but this is just too good to pass up. I think, and that's that for most funny. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more categories to go, and the next one up is most original. Most original work. This was a tough one to judge, I have to say. Oh yeah, that's my new tab image, by the way, in case anyone was wondering what the heck that was. I gotta open 2 more tabs here so I can keep writing, audio viz, hand art, and comp art. Open up, and I opened up comp art, so this is hand art. Okay. We're most original. All right. Looks like we have a repeat winner here, because in third place for most original, we have Earthboundian Folk again with their submission cassette. So that was the one right at the bottom, I think. Nah, here it is. And I'll go ahead and read just a little bit of it because I don't want to keep this going for too long. But yeah, let's check out a few of these paragraphs. There was once a group of people in their sleeping gowns and slippers. They grumbled and sighed. These were the heavy sleepers. Meanwhile, a relatively smaller group that seemed to have already changed into their work clothes were also angry. These were the nocturnal sleepers. Needless to say, neither of the two groups were happy to be up at 7 in the morning. I empathize with that. Mayor Tucker had put up a poster mentioning the meeting on the town hall's bulletin board 3 days before, and it gave the citizens of the town ample time to prepare for said meeting. This caused him to be confused by the fact that almost no one was ready for the meeting to start. He had to shake it off, though, as he had a duty as the mayor and intended to commit to that duty. Pretty awesome. That is a pretty gripping entry to that was a pretty gripping introduction to a Theoryfest entry. And yeah, we go on, and I think I'll give this another read through at the very end where we'll do another summarization of all the categories, just so everyone gets the chance to check out submissions they might not have seen when they were browsing. Alright, moving on to second place for most original, we have... Oh, this one was awesome. Tasso's 500. I almost read that as Taco's 500. Tasso's 500, How Mr. Saturns Create/Invent Items. This one was awesome. I think this was another hand art. Let's check it out. Ah, I'm right. I'm getting good at this. Yeah, it's a little hard to see with the white background, but I think we can make it out on the stream. It's called How Mr. Saturns Invent/Create Items by Tasso's 500, made for the Starmen.Net Theoryfest 2015. Takes up a kind of a Q&A format. So, question 1. Can Mr. Saturns create items without human interference? And we have Apple Kid saying, I got the original concept of the space tunnel, which became the phase distorter. Then we have Dr. Andanut saying, and I helped design both the phase distorter and the absolutely safe capsule. So both devices are in a gray area, thanks to Apple Kid and Dr. Andanuts. But what about something as simple as a ladder? Before Belch? No ladder here. After Belch? Hey, they built a ladder here. Boing! Because their only connection before the Chosen Four arrived were Belch and the Mr. Saturns outside of Saturn Valley, they had to build the ladder. Thus, they can create items without humans involved. I think that's pretty awesome. These are pretty short, so we can check out page 2. Question 2. How can the Mr. Saturns create items? Look at this awesome drawing. Mr. Saturns don't have arms. So that leaves us to 3 possible solutions. I strong! Now that's just weird. The 3 possible solutions are the hair with the bow, the nose, and the whiskers. Let's take each possibility one by one. Number 1, the hair. We know that they can catch birdies in Mother 3, as told by one of the Mr. Saturns. There's a possibility they could also be using a net held by their hair, since their only friends in Mother 3 are Lucas and company. At that point, only they could catch birdies, says the one, save the one Lucas catches. And then we have the rope snake. 2, their nose. The nose gives us some space to speculate on its uses. This is so weird, but it's so great. It could be used to shine up the courage badge in Mother 3, and it might aid in building the Mr. Saturn Tower, with a maximum of 5, of course, because only 5 can ladder. Is that even safe? I don't think so. Whiskers. The whiskers have limited movement due to their short length, but they could also be used at Belch's factory in Earthbound. To sum up, there are some ways Mr. Saturns could build or invent. Who knows? They could even know PSI, but we don't know that yet. So yeah, that was his submission. It's pretty awesome, and I definitely think it deserves the 2nd place in most original, because I've never seen anything like that before. And that brings us to the first prize. I'm going to have trouble with this word today. The first place prize for most original. And the winner is Dragon Kazooie 89 with Hinawa in the Land of the Remembered. That was a comp art, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. All right. That's like 3 for 3. Well, for every 3 categories, there's 3 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 9 for 9. Yeah. Dragon Kazooie 89 with Hinawa in the Land of the Remembered. Which, now this is an awesome submission, and it's got kind of like a Day of the Dead thing going on here, which is neat. To say the least, anyway. Like, this is kind of Mother 3 spoilers, by the way, but I think that's a really awesome way to draw, like, I guess it's canon? It doesn't really say what happens to Hinawa after she gets, well, offed. But, yeah, from the Book of Life, there we go. Saw the idea when someone was doing something similar with Maria from the Sonic series. Yeah, Dia de los Muertos. I believe that's Day of the Dead in Spanish? Yeah. I hope it is, anyway. But yeah, so this is a pretty original submission that I think is awesome. And apparently the other judges thought so too, so first place goes to you, Dragon Kazooie. Congrats. And that wraps it up for our most original. Hooray! Celebratory mouse waving. Yay! 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. And oh, we're not quite halfway done. We're almost halfway done with all the prizes. Next category up was most creepy. And in third place, we have Lotus Blue submission, Geeg, and Maria. Lotus Blue, that was... No, that was hand art. I'm right here. It was right here. I hope nobody saw that. Geeg and Maria contain some gore. Well, I think it'll be okay for the stream. I've checked out this image before. So you can see we have like a Gygus in the back, or Geeg, I guess, I should say. And Maria here. And that's looking pretty creepy, if you ask me. Various theories have come out on how and why Geeg dissolved from the being we see in Mother 1 to the inexplicable evil he is in Earthbound. One of which is how his mother, Maria, factors into this. Did the memory of her drive him insane with guilt? If so, why did he have a part in her death, and was it an accident? Was he witness to it, or did he try to distance himself from her to better rage revenge on Earth? And then the reminder of her love with her song causing him to question himself, leading him to being driven to the insanity over divided morals. Some pretty heavy stuff if you get into it. And this image definitely kind of represents that psychological mindset. You have, oop, there goes my ukulele. You have that image of like the menacing Gygus with the hands in the back kind of overtaking Maria. And that's some awesome imagery right there. So congrats on third place for that. Moving up, we have second place, Kumatora, I read that wrong. Headless Kumatora by Manawa Kitten. And that was a comp art. Aha, I remember. Oh shoot, I closed the comp art tab again. I gotta get better at this. Alright. Comp art. So yeah, yay! Manawa Kitten, you are, or Manawa I guess is your other name. I'm not sure how long it's been since you switched from Manawa Kitten to Hinawa. But yeah, here it is. Headless Kumatora. Dun dun dun. This picture kind of reminds me, you know when you go to like Disney World or Disneyland and they have the haunted house thing? Yeah, you won, congrats. They have like the haunted house thing where it's the people and it's the seemingly innocent pictures, but then they change perspective into like this weird creepy thing. That's what this reminds me of a lot. So if that's what you were going for, great job, because it totally hit the nail on the head there. Yeah, second place. Not too shabby. And in first place, we have Leviathan, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, with Little Memories. So I think that was hand art? If not, it was definitely comp art. Let me spell Leviathan right. L-A-E-V. Okay, it's not in here. Comp art, maybe? L-A-E-V? Wasn't comp art either. Holy smokes. Definitely must have been writing? Yeah, I haven't had a lot of time to prepare this so well. Yeah, here it is. I was pronouncing that way wrong. Levatine. So yeah, here's Levatine's Little Memories, and as customary, I'll read the first few paragraphs. Try and get my dramatic voice going. Lucas had come to learn many things during his fight against the Pigmask army. In fact, he was fairly certain that he now knew more than double what he knew before everything began. Funny how the human mind could store so much, and yet remember so little at times. It never ceased to amaze him. But there was one thing he hated about it, and that was how, more often than not, the things he remembered were things he'd rather forget. Sure, there were the obvious things like the death of his mother and losing Klaus and such, but it was only natural to want to lose memories like those. But then there were the small things, things that, in the grand scheme of life, should have been easy to let go of. He had lots of memories like these, and when it came right down to it, his recollection of what happened to his mother was actually quite hazy. But one in particular often caught his attention when he wasn't paying attention to anything important. A memory that always caused his heart to sink into the pit of his stomach and force him to gag. Even after all he'd been through, there was still a small portion of his heart that was naive as ever, and it was within this memory that what little of his younger self remained finally shriveled up and died. Da da da. Spooky. Well, not really spooky, but creepy, since that's the name of the category anyway. I think creepy / spooky, they're synonyms enough. So yeah, congrats on first prize. This is an awesome read, and I'll get back to reading all of it, because why not? It's awesome. That takes us to, now we're more than halfway done this, so wow, that'll leave us a lot of time actually for reading these. Most spoopy. This was my favorite category to judge. I have to say, I don't want to toot my own horn here, but I'm somewhat of a spoopy connoisseur, so I was definitely keeping an eye out for the most spoopy submissions. And in third place, we have Majora Gamer 99 with Ghost of Mr. Saturn. Dun 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 dun. Actually, I have no idea what this one is. Hand art? Nope, must be comp art. Da 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 da. Spooky, scary skeletons. It's not comp art either. Oh, he has an avatar. That's why I can't search for his name. Da, 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 da. I think this one's it. Ghost of Mr. Saturn. I think this looks like a ghost of a Mr. Saturn. So we have like an ominous, eerie green, toxic waste background. And a poor Mr. Saturn over in the bottom. And he's kind of scared because he's got little sweat droops. And then the ominous ghost Mr. Saturn. Dun, dun, dun. Hovering creepily over his fallen, well, over his still alive brethren. He is the fallen brethren. You look like you've seen a ghost. That's the caption. So yeah, great job. That's awesome. Spoopy indeed. If there was anything in Earthbound that was definitely just spoopy by nature of its own existence, I definitely think it would be the Mr. Saturns. And now to second place. That was supposed to be an evil laugh. Didn't really work. A Bee I Am Not with Checkaroony. Is that hand art? I hope so. A bee. Nope, it is not hand art. Or it might be writing actually, but we'll go through all of them. Bee. Yeah, it must be writing. Da 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 da. Oops, I didn't select the right thing. A, B. Oh, okay, it's not giving me anything. They don't have an avatar, do they? Maybe? Oh, no, they do. That's right. It's the Nyan Cat one. Okay, let's look for Nyan Cat. Bum 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 ba dum bum bum ba ba da ba da da dum. Okay, so it was comp art. I was right. How did I go so wrong? Oh, apparently I wasn't right. Was it in writing and I just missed it? If it is, I'll be very embarrassed. No, that's dun da 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 dun da da. Oh, here we go. Checkaroony. It was in writing after all. I think my streak ended before that, but oh well. Hopefully that wasn't too much of a waste of your time, but let's jump right into this. It's heavily inspired by Radiation's Halloween hack, which is an awesome hack if you haven't played it already. This takes place in the happy reality. It's also sappy and cheesy. For those of you who haven't played it, you don't really need this story. You don't really need to, because this story is inspired, but just not entirely unrelated. So here we go. Check-a-rooney. Bill adjusted his bag and softly rested his hand on it. He could feel the warmth of the pastries. He smiled, sighed, and started on his way. It was a long walk to the lab, but Bill didn't mind. His steps were quick and bouncy. Every stride made his smile grow larger to the point where he was almost running. He tried to keep control, but his joy just could not be contained. It had been so long since he had seen his dear friend, and everything had been crazy the last few months. The world had been on the brink of destruction, and Bill had been on his own journey. Bill got to the door and took a deep breath. This was it. He was going to tell his dearest friend about what had happened to him and with him. Words from the heart. His hand shook a bit as he started at the door. The nervous excitement dissipated, and he was left with a stone of anxiety deep in his stomach. He took another deep breath, patted his bag, and knocked. Dun dun dun! Scary! Spoopy! Spoopy, scary skeletons. Indeed. So congrats on second place. This is another awesome submission. And it's actually fairly short, so this will be awesome to get it to read off at the end. Now, the prize you've been waiting for, at least the prize I've been waiting for to announce the most out of any other category, is first place for spoopiness. And that award is one I have the honor to bestow upon Eggman199 for spoopy_NPC_.mp3. So if you guys haven't checked out the audio viz submissions, this one might have flown under your radar. That's what I'm here for. Because genius like this should not go unnoticed. So I'm going to play this for you. Hopefully the volume will be loud enough so you can hear it. And enjoy. Yeah, it's probably good I muted myself. You don't want to hear my terrible ukulele playing. Instead, I hope you really enjoyed that awesome Mario Paint Composer, which is a Mario Paint third-party program for computer. That rendition of spooky, scary skeletons, which, I don't know about you, but that's pretty much the embodiment of spoopiness. You can't get much more spoopiness than that. And fun fact, this is related to Earthbound, because Mario Paint, the original game, and Earthbound shared the same composer. So, There you go. It's tangentially related to Earthbound. Hooray! Yeah. Oh man. Your Canada is showing. What? Mary O, Mary O. Your Canada is showing. Am I missing something? Is there like a flag in the back or something? I don't know. Yeah, so first place goes to Eggman199, and congrats to that. You have my personal seal of thumbs up approval. And just so you know, there's only ever been one given out in history, and doesn't matter that you're the first to receive it, because that is an award I probably will never bestow upon anyone again. So there you go. Next we have Most Creative. This is our penultimate category. Most Creative. In third place, we have, another repeat winner, Tassos 500 with Why Starmen Take Their Trademark Pose. Now, I'm going to get this right. This was a hand art. Come on. Baby needs a new pair of shoes. No, that's how they create items. Oh, shoot. I was wrong. Must have been comp art. In hand art, we have Why They Create Items. Must be comp art. Tassos. Did I miss it? Did I miss this? Or are there multiple pages to this? No, there's only one page. Could it be a writing submission? Let's check it out. Check it out. Yeah. Of course it is. Wait, is this actually the right one? Ah, yeah, there it is. Okay. Why Starmen Take Their Trademark Pose. Oh, this is really short. Let's knock this off right now. Ooh, actually, let's get my voice filter here. I don't know why I wasn't using this from the beginning. Oops, sorry if that was loud. We all know how a Starman and its varieties pose like. Feet spread out, hands on their hips. But that doesn't that sound quite familiar? That's also the trademark pose of Ninten and Ness. As we know, Gygus, aka Geek, aka Geek, is targeting on getting Ninten and Ness defeated. So he has imaged his adversaries in his mind. This can be supported by the fact that, while inside the Devil's Machine, he takes the form of either Ninten or Ness. Now we can speculate that Gygus sends the image of his target in each game to the Starmen through PSI, if we accept that Gygus can use telepathy, similarly to Paula or Ninten. And that Starmen, as a main part of Gygus' army, pose like their targets. This can be further supported by Earthbound's American box art, where Ness is visible through the final Starman's visor, either as a reflection or as an image to its mind. So that's an awesome submission. I really love the creativity and everything in that. It kind of explains why the Starmen are always kind of hands on their hips. I mean, I just assumed they were getting down to business. Like, they were just having none of it the whole time. So they were just hands on their hips and angry. But who knows? It could be a telepathic image. Telepathic. Well, I think I just made up a new word. An image sent through telepathy from Gygus. And that's just a whole new level of conspiracy theories that I don't think we have time to get to on this stream, but who knows? Maybe a fanfic will show up explaining this in more detail. Congrats on that idea, Tassos 500. You get another third place. In second place, we have, telepathic. That's the word I was thinking of. I know, for a guy who is a writing mod, my vocabulary is kind of on the fringe today. In second place, for most creative, we have Big City Soda 2. Oh, and this was an awesome submission. I love this so much. Yeah, so much. Big City Soda 2, Forlorn Junk Heap has a rich private life. Now this was an audio viz submission that again you guys might have missed. So I'll go ahead and load this up for you. I might need to change my screen settings. Yeah, I definitely do. So forgive me a moment. Remove this. Add screen capture. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Oh, and this fits perfectly. Look at that. The aspect ratio is awesome, which means I can do this. Ta-da, ta-da. Here we go. Yeah, when I played this the first time, the text kind of got cut off. But all you need to know is it says Forlorn Junk Heap has a rich private life. So let's see. I mean, hopefully this doesn't get too risque. Let's see what kind of a private life this guy has. Ooh, I might need to enable some things. Yeah, it's got scripts running on this page. Here we go. Forlorn Junk Heap has a rich private life by Roxy. Start the game, arrow keys to move, X to action, Z to undo, R to restart. Well, I didn't know this was going to be a let's play, but here we go. Let's play Forlorn Junk Heap has a rich private life. Do I need to click on this, maybe? Start game? Yeah, here we go. I like to imagine Forlorn Junk Heap has a rich private life. It consists mostly of picking up colorful garbage. So we have our character here, moving around. And he's picking up what looks like a jar of hot sauce. Sometimes Forlorn Junk Heap loses their good arm. Uh-oh. They can't pick up colorful garbage without it. Quick and easy repair, though. So here we have what looks like his arm. Oh, I just got it. Now I have my little yellow arm. And I'm going to pick up this pink Beats by Dr. Dre logo. It's garbage, which, hey, that's not a, yeah, I'll leave it at that. X to continue. They can destroy trash bins with their mighty claw arm. Claw arm. So I got my arm here. That's my little yellow dude. That's like a metallic t-shirt above me. Let's destroy it. Boom, gone. And this is an orange with a stem. A very orange apple. Who knows? It's garbage. Forlorn Junk Heap can't destroy trash bins without their arm. They can give it a mighty shove, though. So we got a puzzle game. Just got to move this up, grab my arm, destroy it, and get this stylish turtleneck t-shirt. Sweater. I meant sweater. Forlorn Junk Heap's life is fairly dull, but they're happy. Alright, more puzzles. Get rid of this, get rid of that. I guess I didn't really need to get rid of it, but let's pick up this ghost from Pac-Man. Cruz Elroy? Oh, that's the red one, I guess. I love them so much. Ooh, what's this? We have, these look like faces. This is kind of like Five Nights at Freddy's a little bit when you go into those little game worlds. Looks like we have Lucas there in the bottom. Maybe that's just me projecting. And then an orange dude with eyebrows. Two pink dudes with eyebrows. Oh, I know what this is. Yeah, this is when Lucas shows up in the Pigmask costume where he's dressed as the Pigmask commander. So there's Boney right here, the yellow dog. There's Lucas, and then there's the two Kumatora and Duster behind them with the egg. And there's the broken down Clawman. So I've tried attacking Boney before, and it just resets the game. So I'm going to go ahead and see what Lucas has to say. Hello? Oh. I missed him so much. Kind of a sad ending. I can only assume he dies. Yeah, and then the game restarts, so this was an awesome submission. I really love this. I love the thought that goes into this, or the thought that went into this, and that earned you a second place prize. So good. So really good job on that. Congrats. That was awesome. First place for most creative. This is the one you've been all waiting for. Operatic sheep with trick-or-treating, Earthbound beginning style. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know why I did that in a Metal Gear sound, but who knows? Operatic sheep. Compart? I hope I'm right. Oh, shoot. Hand art. Operatic. Here we go, hand art. Trick-or-treating. Oh, I gotta reset the thing, hey? Okay, remove. Add screen capture. And let's make this a little bigger. Well, I guess I can't without breaking my thing. And I don't want to mess with the aspect ratio, so beware of large images! The scariest thing on Earth. Oh. Oh, whoops. I did not think that one through. Let me go ahead and redo this. Remove. Add. Screen capture. Oh shoot, I need to exit out of this again. Because I need to have this whole thing on screen. Here we go. Add screen capture. I just got Metal Gear stuck in my head. Ta-da! Ta-da! Here we go! Operatic Sheep, Trick-or-Treating, Ebb Style, EBB, Earthbound Beginnings. One of the two. There we go. Nintendo, Lloyd, Anna. And in a different angle. Made with scrapbook paper, glue, scissors, adhesive beads, colored pencils, and a Copic marker. My trip to the local scrapbooking convention really paid off. I think it did. As the first place winner of the most creative submission, I think it's fair to say that that paid off. And that takes us to our final category, which was also coincidentally the weirdest one to judge, because it's the most weird category. So this goes to the weirdest submissions that we ever got in this whole thing. And as you'd imagine, there's some weird things here. And we decided to rank them. So in third place, for most weird, we have Ridderyukin with Enix. Now that is a writing submission. I know that for sure. I'm willing to bet all of my badges that this is a writing submission. Aha! I get to keep my stuff. Enex.docs. Oh, I'm gonna have to open this Microsoft Word. Okay. Oh, it's opening on the wrong screen. Oh no, double monitor problems. I can just move it over. Aha! Ooh, I might need to redo this thing. Yeah, I'll need to redo the screen. Remove this. Who won for Motherly? That was the first one. I'll do a recap at the end. So if you missed any of the first categories, and I think someone will also, like this will all be posted anyway. So yeah, don't worry about it. Screen capture. This is kind of just to have fun and go ahead and read all the submissions. Enex by Ridderyukin of the Earthbound Riddles fame. Now this guy's an awesome writer, so going into this fest, I couldn't wait to see what this submission was. At times like these, kids like you should be playing Nintendo games. That was the often quoted phrase running through her mind, and boy did she ever wish that that were the case now. Enix could hear her heart pounding hard in her chest, punctuated by the roar and footsteps of some beast in the not quite far enough distance. Slowly, she crawled along the floor of the twisted, nonsensical room, inching her way to the door. On the far end of the room, she saw glowing yellow eyes, and just a flash of what her eyes said were pink. But in the relative darkness, it was hard to tell. Finally, she made it to the door and slowly reached for the knob. In that instant, everything dropped as a screeching sound filled her consciousness, and she felt the eyes of the beast upon her. With a roar of delight in finding its prey, the beast made a mad dash towards its potential meal. Quickly, Enix opened the door, jumped through and slammed it shut. I guess it opened the door, hoping it would be enough to stop the beast knowing she could not outrun it. She closed her eyes, held her breath, and braced herself against the door. Nothing. No crash came, no more footsteps, no roar. Slowly she opened her eyes to find that besides the door, she was surrounded by gray in all directions. In fact, it didn't even seem like there was a ground, just an infinite gray abyss, which took a minute for her senses to process. She walked a few steps forward and immediately slammed onto something. And that's where I'm going to stop it for now. Go check it out, because this is an awesome and captivating submission. Definitely is a well-earned third place prize. And congrats to Ryuken for that. In second place, for most weird, we have Toonrinku HD, Your Worst Nightmare. Was this one another writing? I don't know if I'm confident enough to bet all my badges again. But, Toon... Nah, it wasn't a writing. Hand art? Nope. Oh, actually... Nope, not hand art. Comp art. Okay, it was the last one on my list. You encountered your worst nightmare, and I've encountered... I need to redo my screen thing again. Here we go. Look at that. It's a GIF. It's a not... Well, okay, I guess I've committed the cardinal sin. I've pronounced it one way over the other. But, yeah. This is Toonrinku's submission, Your Worst Nightmare. Definitely fits the theme for most weird. So congrats. You get second place. And now, the final prize. The final Theoryfest award. The award for being the most weird submission I've ever seen on any of these fun fests. And that prize goes to a user by the name of Jesus Loves Ness for Henna Hinawa. And that is hand art. If I recall correctly. Yeah, here it is. Once again, I need to redo my screen thingy. Add screen capture. So this was a really weird one. I had never heard of this before, and let's move this over. I've never heard of this henna thing before, so just kind of reading about it was already super unsettling. Yeah, let me move this. Yeah, okay, it's fine like this. Legend goes that Hinawa's spirit passes from the earthbound realm into the realm of Earth itself. This happens only when Mother 3 is completed in the month of October. Supernatural power aligns with this month through the power of Mado translation, releasification. Upon completion, that's a lot of Ishins. During this period, her spirit transcends into Lawsonia inermis, henna, trees found throughout the lands of South Asia, the Arab Peninsula, and North Africa. By cultivating the tree leaves and refining them into a paste during these months, Hinawa can enter the soul of an individual through the process of henna hinawification. So, oops, I keep hitting the mic, sorry. The rest of this is pretty much what you'd expect given that introduction. And it comes with pictures too, which is super creepy. This almost won for most creepy, and I can see why. Because, yeah, it's like these tattoos made with weird plants. They leave a mark afterwards. Super weird. And weird enough to earn you first place in this contest. So, yeah, there you go, guys. That's the end of Theoryfest 2015. Thanks so much for submitting everything. These submissions were awesome. I honestly loved every single one of them. And congrats to all the winners. And yeah, really to everyone who participated, because with all the GPPs, all the fan art you guys did, and all just the community coming together again, it wouldn't have been the same without all the participation we had. So thanks so much. You guys really made it an awesome Theoryfest. Yeah, so I'm going to stick around. I'll read off a few other of these writing submissions that we went through, and maybe not all of them, but I'll definitely give them another shot. And yeah, thanks for watching. I don't have any outro music, so you're gonna have to imagine some. Yay! Alright. Can I get... I'm afraid of putting on background music because it might trigger copyright. Let's see if I can't get at least non-copyrighted music going on. Let's just go to Google. Okay, let's turn the volume a little down. Hopefully this works. Oh, I need to enable scripts. Yep. Da-da. Yeah, I'm just gonna put on some music so it's not just complete silence. Awkward silence this whole time. Here we go, video game music in the background. So yeah. Oh, thanks. I like my Scott Pilgrim. Oh, I'll play this out with spook tunes. I might do that at the very end. I hope the music balance is okay. If it's too soft or too quiet. It looks like it's okay for now, but I'll just leave it as is. So, what is... Oh, a summary. I forgot to do the summary. So for most mothery, we have first place, Krabby Rice with Paula's Halloween. Second place, Peanut Cheese Bar 405 with Try Something, Will Ya? And third place, Stylus Melody with Mr. Saturn and his pumpkin. Most detailed, we have first place, Steve Sessi with his video series 1 to 10. Second place, Nintessa with her Boom Bomb. And third place, Mad Programmer with The Reason Earthbound was not released for years. Most funny, we have first place, Earthboundian Folk with The Theory of Everybound. A rap. Oh yeah, I was gonna rap this. I gotta do that right now. Second place, Tokeisai with Family Reunion. Third place, Peanut Cheese Bar 405 with Try Something, Will Ya? Let's rap over this music right now. We're gonna be talking some kind of theory, y'all. This be Earthbound, the folk all up in here. And he's gonna present this to you, so you better watch. I played Earthbound so much as a child. You know that game is so fun and wild. Even though games are kinda weird, I love them throughout all of my years. If there's a way to get more out of it, well, I probably found it. Yeah, I probably found it. I played 1 and 3 and the Mother series. Yo, those games, they be pretty eerie. But I wonder how each one is connected. In Mother 1, the story was not perfected. We can't blame Shiga Sato, that's the guy who made it, because as we know, we see that game as a hit. Mother 3 was kinda tragic. But I loved all of the magic, but here it brought to my eyes, all the magic it brought to my eyes, yet the ending was a surprise. Check it, I'm gonna talk about some theories. All up in here, gonna talk about some theories. Yeah, you better hear, didn't even rhyme it, was a homophone. I'm gonna talk about some theories and write some lazy raps. Alright, the music just changed. I think that's enough of that. I'm not the best rapper, or really any rapper, kind of rapper at all. So, congrats for being able to pull that off. That's an awesome rap. What else do we got here? I showed off all the things, so... You know what? In the land of remember. Yeah, they didn't say what things... Hey, plus rapping, don't sell yourself short. Well, one of these days, I'll be a famous rapper. So, I just gotta believe. If video games have taught me anything, it's that I just gotta believe. Are there any submissions you guys want me to check out and feature here on the stream? On the stream? Theoryfest stream? Yeah, the Talk Song remix. How many people are watching anyway? Let's check that out. Ooh, hold on, if I do this here, it will create some weird feedback loop. Or is there anything you guys want to see, basically? The inner workings of the form. Let's mute this so I don't get feedback. 14 people watching! That's a new record! Hooray! New record for me. Yeah. Can you put up Happy Halloween, the final hand art submission? Sure, I can totally do that. Of course, hand art is the one tab that I close. Serves me right. Hand art. So yeah, what did you guys think of all the GPPs? There's some kind of awards. Some kinds of awards announcement. This is the awards announcement. Okay. Oh, the papyrus. Yeah. This is awesome. Little Halloween papyrus. Have a very poppy Halloween. Wait, I can do a better papyrus voice than that. Have a very poppy Halloween. Explanation on the comic. Oh, here we go. Here's an explanation. Lucas falls asleep and finds himself in a strange place. Spoilers, you probably would not know this from first glance, but it is Battlefield from Smash 4. The entire comic was an excuse to draw Smash.Net. Oh yeah, this is the comic below. He's attacked by a stranger who is also able to use PSI. The stranger is actually Ness. Ness attacks Lucas with a typical Smash 4 combo, aka PK Fire, running attack, up smash, forward air attack, forward smash. Whoa, something got a lot louder. That's alright, it looks like it's pretty quiet on the levels. Ness sighs and drops his bat. He doesn't want to attack, but he believes Lucas is an agent of Gygas. Lucas manages to use PSI Life Up and fully heal himself of all damage. Ness realizes that his human can also use PSI, and realizes that Lucas is not aligned with Gygas. Off panel, they have a conversation. Lucas tells Ness about the Nowhere Islands, and Ness tells Lucas about Onett. Lucas finds something similar about Ness's next-door neighbors. Lucas asks how we can get back to Nowhere, and Ness uses PSI Teleport. Lucas wakes up from a strange dream and remembers Ness. Let's check out this full comic. Hopefully it loads. Yeah, my thing's lagging. Wow. Can I move this around with the arrow keys? Oh, I can! Wow, that's a little bit too simple. Let me remove this. And add... Yeah, this is actually from a game called Brandish 2. Screen capture. Ah, this is an awesome comic. Well done. A+. So here we have... I don't know why I was trying to look through my viewfinder to find it. Huh, where am I? PK Thunder! PSI Fire! Smash! Doot 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 doot. Lucas tried Life Up Omega. I'm not gonna fight you. You can use PSI too? This was all a misunderstanding. All I want to know is how I can get back to... back homes. Or back home with a question mark that kind of looks like an S. I'll take you. Just think of it strongly, okay? 0%. Ready, go! Hey, thanks, Ness. There you go. Yeah, this is from A Pack in Time. Pretty appropriate, considering Pac-Man's in Smash 4. Well done on the comic. I think I'll keep this stream going for another 10 minutes or so. I guess I can go ahead and knock off some other reading things. I totally forget which were the ones I wanted to do though. Yeah, any more submissions you guys want me to come up and narrate or read or comment on? This is an awesome submission. Otherwise I'll just keep going through the list. Like going through the actual topics. Hey, I love this one. And the cupcakes! How can we forget the cupcakes? This is like a semi-papyrus cupcake here. By N King. Great job. Buck, I don't know. I've actually been super busy, so I haven't been able to check out all the GPPs. I managed to make it for a few of them, but I don't think I made it for Buck. So either he didn't do it, or I just wasn't there to see it. Check out some comp art. Some of the ones that didn't get featured here. Ness. Some creepy edits. Applique with a knife. Frank reimagined. Ness tried running. It's like a sprite edit. Yeah, it's like a gangster. There's some blood on there. Creepy. Day of the Dead. That one was awesome. Toon Rinku HD. We saw that one. Spooky Scary Frightbot. Frightbot. I feel like Frightbot was a really underappreciated character from Mother 3. He only appears, well, they only appear once, and like you never see them again. So I would have liked more Frightbot, especially with Theoryfest. That's my personal opinion. And it totally does look like FNAF. That is a great comment, Dragon Kazooie. Those totally look like the endoskeletons from Five Nights at Freddy's. Audio Viz. Were there any? I think we got so few. Well, I say few, but because I counted Steve Sessy's submissions all as one, like 1 through 10, and we got so few submissions. Oh, I didn't play PK Beats stuff. I've totally got to play that. That was some awesome music. Pac-Man, we've had enough of you. I'm gonna go ahead and play PK Beats submission because those were awesome songs. My favorite has to be the Halloween Fun Fest Orchestra. So I'll be quiet and I'll let you guys listen to this. That's the end of that. That was a pretty awesome submission. As an orchestral musician myself, I really like it that people are doing like these orchestral mixes. I think it's a great it's a thing that not a lot of people explore, right, when they're writing music. And orchestral music is awesome. I'm a musician, so spare me as I go off on a bit of a tangent here. Doing stuff like this is an awesome way to get into the orchestral genre and learn more about common practice period and the whole theory behind writing for an orchestra, including what instruments you need and the instrumentation and how to have like a really rich full sound, which is something I really liked about this orchestral arrangement. There were points where the instrumentation was a little bit sparse and where it sounded like there were some empty spaces maybe in the orchestra. Like if you imagined a real orchestra sitting there, like it sounded maybe not everybody was playing at the same time, which is cool because this was a spooky song, so it has that kind of eerie effect on it. But yeah, I think this is an excellent orchestral remix for like a mashup of Earthbound songs, and it was really well done. So yeah, congrats to PK Beats for that. Ooh, we got some Wario Land music coming up. Let's put this back on. Sounds like it's a remix. Okay, I gotta stop jamming. I gotta turn it up. Check this one? Yeah, we checked it before. That's everything for comp art. Let's put a hand art. From comes to Saturn's trade items. Early Bound. What am I saying? Charlie Brown and Earthbound. I'm getting my words all mixed up. It's usually not this bad. It's the Great Pumpkin, Ness. That's pretty funny. Oh, we've already went through this. Yeah, this feels with Boom Bomb. Oh, there's more! No one told me there was more! Holy smokes! Nintessa, I just did your submission a huge disservice. There is so much more to this. Let's check it out. Mount Etoy, the cottage. Anna, Ninten, I was wondering, do you love me? Eh? Puzzle Dimension. Anna, are you okay? You're making a funny face. Nintendo. Of course I do. Anna. Hee. I've loved you for such a long time. I've loved you ever since I saw you in my dream. Boom. Anna! Meanwhile. Aw, man. I blew that robot up. That was awesome. Maybe a little too awesome. I'm so sorry, Teddy, but you were kind of a jerk. Oh my god. Oh, snap! Ninten, man, I am glad to see you. I've been so worried about you guys. I've just got a theory that those big robots are transmitting a special frequency that's turning everyone into pseudo-zombies. Since you and Anna have telepathy, Ninten. Please. Oh no, I didn't realize how hurt you are. Hang on, buddy. I'll go find Anna and have her fix you up. Lloyd, no. What's that? Hey, I found Anna's. Anna? Thank you ever so much, Lloyd. You know, I've been dying to see you again. Scary. That's so awesome. I didn't realize there were more. Well, credit to Nintendo for making yet another awesome story, because I think she did this before. Another, yeah, they have a #1 prize here. And they deserve it. That is awesome. That pretty much wraps it up. Yeah, we're the 10 minutes I said we were gonna stay is now over. So yeah, super excellent submissions, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. There is more. More is in the works. More fun fests are definitely in the works. And while I may not be at liberty to say what exactly is coming up, let's just say that I think a bunch of you guys will be really happy with the theme we've chosen for the next Funfest that may or may not be coming this winter. So, thanks so much for watching and tuning into our stream. be back with more FunFest stuff.